Welcome back to Borders Pacific Northwest. We found an amazing mall, and Tony found it on the map like he normally does. We just picked a place that looked cool from Google Maps, and we went there. This mall had every upscale store you can think of. Even had the Body Shop and some other U.S. brands that we recognize. Out the back of the mall, there's the big stadium, I think, where soccer games are at. But then you walk down this beautiful area down to the water. I imagine during the summer, it's super busy with a lot of people out. It was a little chilly, and the rain came not too long after we went for a walk. But we were pleasantly surprised, and there were a lot of tourists out there. You're going to see here in a minute, there's this big art cat, which was made out of like recycled tin. We see a lot of art like that around our neighborhood, especially in front of buildings that are run down and they haven't refurbished yet. It kind of brightens up the area, but this was the biggest one I've seen so far. You'll again notice the cobblestone design street, if you will. It's only a walking path just for pedestrians, but there was quite a few other art pieces sitting around there, and there's Tony. But yeah, we thought it was beautiful. It was a nice walk. Oh, there's a head-on view of the cat. I have a couple pictures of myself in front of it. And then there was a whole bunch of flags that lined the walkway. And as you keep walking down by the water, there's the tram that goes kind of lengthwise of the water. I don't know where it starts and where it ends. Not something I'm really interested in paying for, but it did look pretty off in the distance. Here you'll see a church that I went through in the main popular touristy areas. I went out by myself to get a few things for the apartment, and I just stumbled across this. And when I went inside, I was actually pretty amazed at how ornate it was. It kind of reminds me of the Gothic period. I did read on the sign there that there was a fire in 1915, I believe, the early 1900s, that burned it down. And they restored it as much as they could. You'll see some charred areas that still had the burned area. Geez, I'm stumbling over my words today. But anyways, I did walk around after that by myself. I was looking for these little trivets that I could sit my drink on my little footstool, which you'll see at the end of the video. But I just felt so European when I was walking around town, and I'm still pinching myself that we actually live here. We haven't done a lot of touristy activities yet. We've just been walking around and exploring and settling into our apartment. We got to go back and get our visa here pretty soon, so when we get back is when we'll really dig into exploring all of Lisbon. I always like a good cable car, and it always reminds me of San Francisco. But I love to walk around and look at the buildings because of all the different colors on the buildings. Hey, Tony.
Hi, everyone.
Are you not cold?
No. As long as I'm in the sun, I'm not cold.
What do you think the temperature is right now?
68.
68 degrees.
Something like that.
And it is Friday? No, Thursday?
Thursday. Yep.
What's the date? I have no idea.
15th?
15th. Best feeling ever, not knowing the date. Yet another place Tony found on Google Maps that we decided to go take a look at. It was a park where you had to climb up some stairs. So this is us downtown first. And again, this is the area that has the more upscale stores. But we're walking towards the park that we picked out. And when we got up there, we were surprised at how many people were just laying out in the sun. They were on blankets. Some people were reading. We're walking, looking for a park that Tony found on the map. And we're on this cute little street with shops, so I'll show you in just a minute. Yo, Tony.
What?
Okay, we're in an Aldi in some random store, and there's Trader Joe hot dogs. What the heck? In a jar, though. Doesn't seem normal to me, but hey, they could be good. More Trader Joe's nuts. Here you'll see us getting towards the top of the park. We went up quite a few stairs and I was like, geez, is this the whole park? Until we went up the last set of stairs and then it was absolutely beautiful. You never know what's around the corner. Be patient. I'm not really the patient kind, but I'm really glad I kept going because I was tempted to turn around and go back down. I asked Tony if I could interview him and he said no.
Yeah, because I'm grumpy.
He's a grumpy old man, but I don't think he's old. So he basically found a place on the map and said, hey, let's go check this out, which is what he used to do when we lived in Australia. And then we ran across that Aldi, which was nice, and I found mayonnaise, and a whole bunch of Trader Joe's stuff, which I found kind of fascinating.
Yeah, so if you want hot dogs in a jar from Trader Joe's, then go to Aldi
In Lisbon, yeah, go for it. I wanted to do an update on how much better this place looks with the new couch. We did end up getting the same couch that we have in our Japan apartment, and it makes into a massive bed. I got this little footstool here so we can rest our drinks on it or our feet. And then I've just been doing, ooh, that looks a little messy in the corner, but I've been doing a little bit more decorating. I got some new curtains off of, oh, no barky, Rusty. He always hears the dog next door. I got some new curtains off of Amazon. Bubba, hey, remember we had this discussion? No one is gonna get you. You're safe. You don't need to protect me. Anyways, got these curtains off of Amazon and they really changed the look of the place. So I really like that. And the other thing we need to figure out is this charging area is just an eyesore. So got to figure out what to do with that. But other than the couch, that's the latest decoration piece in these little tiles here. I have ordered some new pictures. I'm going to have a map theme, I think. So there's like a Tokyo map and all kinds of different maps from around the world, which seems kind of appropriate considering our lifestyle right now. So yeah, there's the couch, super comfy now, not grossed out, and really excited we sprung for the 500 euros to get it. And they delivered, which is nice.